You had a lot of the really tense exchanges, Nicole, between senators and the leaders, the CEOs of these tech platforms like Facebook, like TikTok, and others. And I think one of the big takeaways is lawmakers don't think they have a partner in these CEOs when it comes to trying to make new laws, new regulations that protect children. And you had a lot of the tension inside the room, but outside the room was where a lot of the emotion poured out, because we heard from families. A lot of these are parents who have teenage children that have died by suicide, taking their own lives. Many of them had been trafficked in some cases. They've been extorted for money through these social media platforms. Others had been contacted by drug dealers and bought pills they thought were something else, ended up being fentanyl, and overdosed. So all of these things happen through these platforms, and that's why a lot of these parents now are coming forward saying some level of accountability needs to happen with respect to the platforms themselves. I want to just take you through one story. We talked to a man named Brandon Guffey. His 17-year-old son took his own life. He was extorted. Scammers were pretending to be a young teenage girl, sending his 17-year-old son, Gavin, nude pictures and asking for the same in return. Gavin sent some, and then these scammers extorted him, said they were going to release all of these photos unless he paid them money. Ultimately, it was too much for the 17-year-old boy to handle, and again, he took his own life. Brandon is now one of the parents, one of many advocating for change, and we asked him what his message is to parents around the country. Here's what he told us.
To parents, number one, have the conversation with your kid. Don't think that your kid is, not gullible, or, make sure you have these conversations. To the kids, I'd say make sure that tomorrow needs you, and that nothing that you do today is going to define who you will be later on in life. It's not going to make or break you. And truthfully, we've got to start extending grace throughout this country. That's one of the problems. We see it through media, where we're constantly kicking each other whenever we're down instead of trying to lift each other up.
So he says to parents, let your kids know, make sure tomorrow needs you. In other words, that you have recourse if you're in one of these really bad situations. He, incredibly strong, and other parents we talked to are the same. They want to see a number of different bills passed that have been proposed. We're going to see if today makes any difference.
Right, Joe Khalil live for us there in Washington. Thank you.